Welcome back to TENTHisle Gaming. My name is Ryan and I hope this video finds you well. Of course, we're back with some more Empyrion, right? Right? We are. I have started a scenario, the Reforged Eden 1.3. I think that's the name. And I want to see if this makes more sense to do something like this rather than do vanilla. We talked to some people who are in the know, and that was real loud, huh? They said, yeah, you should probably do a scenario or something. It might be a little bit more fun. Here we go. Prologue. Journey into the unknown. You've awoken in a damaged escape pod and injured and alone after it's plummeted through the atmosphere of an unknown world. That sounds horrible. With no memory of how you got here and little at your disposal, the crackling of your suit's radio puts you on the path toward answers somewhere out in the wilderness of this alien planet. Begin! Where the hell am I? The last thing I remember was aboard a pollen station getting ready to ship out. What happened to the station? To the crew? I've got to radio the fleet. Oh, we're calling them in. Please respond! Respond! Static. Oh, God. Please command anyone. Please respond. Nothing, huh? Intel data signal radical should assist transmission proceed. Maybe. Something to that effect. It's faint, but it's definitely a UCH transmission. There's other survivors here. Where? All I see are frickin' aliens. And what they're saying, I need someone to clean up the transmission. There's probably an antenna among the wreckage on the ground that I could use to boost the signal. Ooh, just a matter of finding a functional device. That I like. Let's find some good stuff here. I don't think I picked anything up, did I? Got that. Energy bars. I thought he spawned with energy bars. I probably would have been fine at any point eating the bars. Pick up those leaves. Pick up these leaves. Hell yes. Hell yes. Resource drill. Yes. That seemed a lot faster than before, so this seems nice. Iron deposit off. Oh, there's a broken antenna over here. Well, let's go do that. See, I'm much more interested in a guided experience, or at least something with some story. Again, as I mentioned, the vanilla part of this game, the vanilla version of this game is, you know what? It's very vanilla. And I like vanilla ice cream. That's about it. Prefer a little bit of extra in you know? If I could get it, prefer a little bit of extra. It seems way faster. Not sure if it is or not. Seems like mining stuff is a lot faster. And it looks to be in relatively good shape despite missing well the rest of the ship. I should be able to connect my suit to the maintenance port. At the base of the receiver, it might require some digging if it's buried too deep. Alright. Broken antenna. Very nice. Commander TENTHisle! No one's ever called us that. Looks like I can access the antenna's maintenance port from here. Establish a connection to the antenna? Hell yes. Let's go. Unsupported external device detected. Updating drivers. You mother truck. Complete. Alright. Communications uplink. Online. Hell yes. Connection established. I'm liking this so far. Handshake protocol. Accepted. This all feels good. Signal received. Wait. What the hell is going on? An excellent question, Commander. And one I would be more happy to supply the answer to if I knew it. Unfortunately, I have been offline since initialization. Okay, so... who are you? Ida, an integrated data analyst. I'm Ida. That's integrated data analyst, but you can call me Ida. Okay. I've established that about 4 times there. A backup of the UACH Ida, to be precise, where I am is integrated into the UCH surveillance satellite in orbit of your location. So you're an AI. Did you need something, Cat? Cat is going crazy. Jesus. He's like, AI, what? I'm with him. And it's correct, Commander. My system was rebooted when it detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of this planet. Bad? I've been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitter was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access your data link until you linked with an external transceiver. Now I'm connected with your suit's computer system. I can calibrate your suit's data link so that I can interface directly with your suit and provide you with scanning and telemetry data, as is my role. Saucy. My original role is to utilize systems at my disposal to scan, analyze, categorize, and direct personnel operations. I can do a great deal more than that, but nothing that is relevant to the current situation. As you are the only UCH personnel I have detected on this planet, I can devote much of my processing power to assist you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. Yes! Can't remember how I got here. Everything after reaching Apollon Station is a blank. Literally, I have no idea. Shall I read you my logs from the fleets? Please do! I didn't even give me a chance to respond. I said all that. At 900 hours, was scheduled to leave Apollon Station in orbit on Jupiter. Okay. The warp field was encapsulated the entire fleet in its quantum wake and moved the entire fleet as a unit. A big unit. Reports of weapons fire and explosions were reported from Apollon Station shortly after the fleet left. All communication was lost 9 minutes later. That sounds sketchy. The fleet captains decided that the approaching rescue forces were sufficient to deal with the terminal and opted to stay the course and continue the Operation Phoenix. After exiting Jupiter's orbit, Wave Rider Protocol was engaged, and the Titan's warp drive began generating a stable field, and the fleet inserted into hyperspace. Sweet! Moments after successfully inserting into subspace, an anomaly was encountered. A spatial rift or additional planes of higher dimensional space intruded on the fabric of hyperspace. This is trippy. Spatial rift dragged the warp field containing the UCH fleet off course by somewhere I've estimated to be between 325,000 and 500,000 light years. Jesus, what a math error! But maybe as high as 3 million light years. Distance and speed in hyperspace is relative, and the effects of spatial drift on a stable warp field are as yet unknown. Unproven technology, of course. While logs terminated upon exit from hyperspace, as that was when Ida primarily loaded the submine into a surveillance satellite and injected it to gather intelligence. The initialization seems to have failed at the time and was triggered correctly by your escape pod's beacon. So any clue what I should do now, Ida? Which is the question I have for this game. What do I do now? Suit data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I shall interface with the suit directly and use your sensors to communicate and assist with you. Nice. I have dedicated structures and objects which may answer both questions. Both our questions nearby. Disconnect the antenna. Maybe get out of that hole. Response. Are you receiving my transmissions, Commander? Loud and clear, Ida. How are you on this fine sunny day? Pretty good. Hope Ida's alright. I assume that your inquiry is some kind of humor, Commander. It is in fact my processing speed is down 36% and 2 of my satellite's optical lenses are correct. So the answer to the question is well enough considering the situation. Hey. We all do the best we can with what we have, okay? I'm excited. I thought you were a new model. Yeah, I was capable of learning and empathy. I'm just trying to stay positive here, and I figured you could do it with a laugh, too. Hey, just don't laugh. I'm not designed for comedy, Commander. I'm a strategic and now say I. I do not laugh. See? I knew it. However, I will take your suggestion under advisement and adjust my humor parameter if it does not impede whatever it said. Here we go. Chapter 1, Human Debris. Alone on an unknown world, you stand against the unforgiving and alien world, looking for anything that remains of your crew and your fleet from the wreckage. Are you truly alone? Ida may have found the answers you seek. Begin! Commander, I've identified a large structure not too far from the broken antenna. Profile analysis determined 93% match with a Pelican class transport. Sick. See how many people are there? What condition they're in? Give us more details, Ida. Jesus! Detecting no thermal or electrical emissions in the ground. You need to investigate this on your own. Okay. I'm going to do my best as we go through this to not read the whole thing, especially if it's a long drawn out thing. Okay, can you plot course on my HUD the location of the ship? Yeah, we need to know where we're going. Putting so much data on your HUD. All right. Ah, it's all the way over there. 1.65 kilometers. Okay, this could be a trek. Let's go! What's that, though? Wreckage. I know I need this stuff, though. Does seem a lot faster. Alright, well, let's not focus on it too much. Let's see where this goes. Like, grab food along the way here. I'm going to still keep hitting E. That is just instinct in these games. All survival games, hit E to pick stuff up. Need to get in the mode of hitting. It's F. Press F. Oh, our stamina's down. We're running too much. We got too excited. Alright, we'll walk there slowly, and we'll see you there. Alright, we are approaching here. Oh my goodness, you didn't really miss much. I picked up a bunch of materials along the way. Not too much, just a little bit as we went. Saw some really cool wildlife. Still see some of it here doing doing its business. But we're approaching the Heidelberg. We probably want to have our defense on. See what we can get ourselves into here. Yeah. Seems like it could be danger everywhere. See lots of critters. Found it. That's when we left Earth. Okay. There's a frickin'... Okay. Oop. Gotta get rid of that. Stunned us. Some food. There we go. I don't think I have any, like, med stuff or anything. We're just... Oh, no, I do have a bandage. I don't know how you can use that in your inventory. You guys will have to remind me down in those comments. Sure there's a better way. Oh, wow, look at this, though. This game definitely looks incredible. And I'm very happy with how it's running. No issues for the time being. My god, the ship hit the ground so hard it split in half. I don't see any way you can walk away from this alive. Jesus! Wow! This looks awesome. Observation of the ship's hull using cameras. Okay, the ship was shot down, Commander. Oh boy. It would seem so. Could have been friendly fire? Doubtful. Sorry, Commander, the direct blast pattern in the melted steel indicated it was struck from the exterior by a plasma composition not in my database. Saucy. On scanning, I've detected radioactive traces of the same plasma on several other wreckage sites in the area, as well as structures near the regions of the planet with strong EM signatures. Oh. Including the structures near the poles, likelihood, weapon emplacements, communication stations, and military facilities. Let's go check them out at some point when we actually have good enough resources. What should I do then? Just ignore them? After they did this to Heidelberg and God knows how many other ships? Commander, there's nothing you can do! You are alone and unarmed against what can be assumed trained military personnel with superior weaponry and a fortified position. This is their territory, and the UCH are trespassers here. Shoot! Best thing you can do is continue your search for the wreckage in hopes of that you are not the only UCH left in the system. Anything more is the work of politicians and diplomats, of which you are neither. Damn right. I know you're right, Ida. But goddamn if I don't want to go over there right now and find out who's responsible and beat some answers out of them. Hell yes! Do as you say, Ida. Thanks for having my back. So what's next? Good Commander, I'd hate to shut down your suit's motor function to keep you from getting yourself killed. Wow, that's a bit much. Hey, was that a joke, Ida? Hey, can you really do that? Perhaps. Oh no. Investigation, Commander. Your suit is picking up a weak electromagnetic signal coming from somewhere near the ship. Okay, maybe a computer console. I've marked the location on your display. Huh. Like it's is it near? It's near the ship, not on the ship. Or locked and loaded. Defense tool in hand. What do we have here? Those coming from inside this container. Got computers. I shall take all those things. Detecting a small power fluctuation for the forward of the ship commander appears coming from a container somewhere in the wreckage. More. Give us all the cool stuff. So far, I'm really liking this scenario. There's a lot to read, but I don't mind that. I've played so many games where I've had to read frickin' novels, so this is nothing. It's in there somewhere. Find this container. We salvage it. Yeah. This container. You pull open the door to the cargo container to reveal nothing. The container appears to be empty, aside from some scrap metal and structural plastic in the bottom tray. Hey, Ida! The container looks like a bus. You sure this is the right spot? Yes, Commander. There's a faint electronic signal coming from inside that container. You are unlikely to uncover another dead body in so small pile of debris. Search the junk at the bottom of the container? Yes. I'll be damned, there's a logistics management unit under the junk. I doubt there'll be any use to me. These are only used to record and manage cargo manifests, and the screen is cracked anyway. Oh man, we got the broken one. Oh, I just saw that. So my face is covering it, so I didn't think to mention it. But we can show text immediately or show the next page. Interesting. Ida, it's still a bust. Okay, just a moment, Commander. Logistics unit contains transfer records, access logs, and research notes. There's usually more. Okay. Just connect your suit to the data port at the bottom of the pad, and I will attempt to retrieve the logs. New device detected. Extracting data. There we go. That looks legit. Definitely won't get a virus in our suit. Probably. Transfer complete. Beautiful. I've seen the logistics file. Commander, I've confirmed that there is additional data in the device's logs. Would you like to review the files now, or should I send them to your PDA for you to read later? I'll read them now. Natasha Emerson. Okay. A few seconds ago, a rocket or something hit the bow and took out half the bridge. Lucky it wasn't me. Thanks to the completely justified criticisms of Lieutenant's ship handling, I was ordered off the bridge to prep the escape pods. That's pretty good luck right there. Normally I'd call that karma, but I guess not in this case. Since I'm standing in front of the escape pod section and the door sealed. Not that it matters anyway, because the entire section is missing and I'm left staring through a hole in the hull out of into the sky. Sounds rad. What an adventure. This will probably be the last mentions I make, and I'm making it on a logistics manager because my PDA is smashed. I just hope Heidi's hull will take the impact and I'm alive when it's over. Heidi didn't make it. I don't think you did either. Stick this pad in one of the containers and sign off one last time. Emerson Ensign of the UCH Heidelberg, signing out. Oh. I'll forward a copy of the data to your PDA logs. So what's next? Put everything in there. Looking good. There's several inconsistencies between the two logs? Oh no. What do you mean, Ida? What's wrong with the logs? I'll not try to speculate at this point, Commander. I've marked the ship's constructor On your display, please check the production logs next. It should clarify things for both of us. Looks like the power's out. Be able to connect my suit's battery to the constructor console long enough to read the constructor's logs. Hell yeah, connect that cable. Charging. Battery status. Less than 1%. Remaining power 3 minutes 11 seconds. Keyboard active. Access the constructor logs. Survival tent. Count 8. 66 more items. Looks like they made 8 tents, which means that's at least 8 survivors. Oh, neat. The rest of the stuff the constructor made was pretty standard stuff. Supplies, communications equipment, a motorbike, and a pair of UCH Raider kits. Standard supplies for our journey over land. Interesting. Looks like they loaded up the rest of the ship's supplies and salvaged what they could carry and headed away from the ship. Smart. It makes sense since this place would have likely drawn attention from the enemy if they hung around here for too long. So I guess we should be on the lookout for a pair of UCH Raiders. I've already scanned the planet for any heat signatures belonging to UCH crew and vehicles, Commander. Thanks. There are no more members of the UCH Navy anywhere on this planet. However, what I wanted from the logs, aside from the confirmation of survivors, was a frame of reference for the inconsistencies present in the other evidence gathered on Ensign Emerson and Sergeant Pallant's log files. So you figured out what the problem is, Ina? I'm 80% certain, Commander. 80%'s better than no percent, I guess. Final piece of puzzle, so to speak, to be found on the ship's bridge. There's a console there that is still functional, but it's inactive. Oh! Tell me there's a live console on the bridge and you didn't tell me they're going to go there first? What the frick? Why somebody to go digging in the dirt and boxes full of dead bodies when everything we needed is now right on the bridge? How dare you, Ida? Yes, Commander, the console on the bridge is both unshielded and will draw a great deal of power when it's activated. I've identified 2 unarmed aerial vehicles patrolling near your current position. Activating that console will undoubtedly draw their attention. It was necessary to avoid putting you in danger. Fair. If you want to discover the truth, that consoles are our only remaining source for finding the surviving crew of the Heidelberg and the rest of the UCH fleet. For good or ill, is the only source of information left open to us, Commander. I'll leave the decision to you. Dun dun dun! Got the constructor logs on my PDAs. Once I activate it, what's the chance the drone will pick up the signal? Ooh, boy. Estimated likelihood of drones detecting the activation of the console at 86.5%. Oh, that's too high. I recommend you equip yourself with a long-range weaponry before activating the console, Commander. Alright. Definitely don't touch the console. Get to setting some stuff up. Ooh, more stuff in there. Got all kinds of stuff. Wow, what a cool start to a little scenario here. I really dig this. This is going to be very interesting to see what we can do. I know a lot of text and build up here, but I really enjoyed this. This is going to conclude episode 1. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope the next couple episodes get a little bit more saucy. I like that there is a little bit more direction. There's more to do, but that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Stay... And remember to embrace the chill. Definitely don't touch that console yet. Let's go find some other stuff to do.